Hey everyone, it's JT from State by State Adventures, and let me tell you, I am pumped for this one. Today, we're diving headfirst into the Empire State, New York. This place is a whirlwind of iconic landmarks, breathtaking scenery, and a cultural energy that's off the charts. We're talking about the city that never sleeps, the birthplace of Broadway, and home to some of the most recognizable sights on the planet. Whether you're a history buff, a foodie, an art enthusiast, or just looking for an unforgettable adventure, New York has something for everyone. Over the next few videos, we're going to be your guide to the ultimate New York experience. We'll be hitting up the must-see spots, uncovering hidden gems, and giving you all the insider tips you need to make the most of your trip. So buckle up, grab your Metro card, and get ready to explore the top 10 things you absolutely cannot miss in the state that has it all. New York, let's do this! Alright folks, kicking off our New York adventure at number 1, we've got the one and only Times Square. This place is like the beating heart of New York City. You step out into that chaos of lights and energy, and you're instantly immersed in the city's pulse. And listen, I know what you might be thinking. JT, Times Square, it's just a tourist trap. And yeah, okay, you got me there, it's definitely a tourist hotspot, but there's a reason millions of people flock here every year. The energy is electric, the billboards are mesmerizing, and honestly, it's an experience everyone should have at least once. Plus, you never know who you might bump into. Celebrities, street performers, maybe even Elmo trying to make a quick buck. It's all part of the Times Square charm. You'll find everything from quirky museums and massive toy stores to world-class restaurants and of course those iconic Broadway theaters. Speaking of Broadway, no trip to Times Square is complete without catching a show. And trust me, there's nothing quite like the magic of a live Broadway performance. Now, I know Broadway tickets can put a dent in your wallet, but here's a pro tip. Check out the TKTS booths for some sweet same-day discounts. You can snag some amazing deals on shows, sometimes even 50% off. Just be prepared to wait in line, those deals are popular for a reason. But hey, even if you don't catch a show, just walking through the theater district is an experience in itself. The history, the glamour, the anticipation in the air, it's electric. You can practically feel the energy of a century's worth of performances. And while you're in the area, take a stroll down Restaurant Row on 46th Street. You'll find every type of cuisine imaginable, from classic New York pizza to Michelin star fine dining. Trust me, after a day of exploring Times Square, you'll have worked up an appetite. So there you have it, folks, Times Square and Broadway, a whirlwind of lights, entertainment, and pure New York City energy. It's a must-see for any first-time visitor, and hey, even seasoned New Yorkers like myself can't resist its charm. Alright, moving on to number 2 on our New York adventure, we're setting sail to Liberty Island, home of the one and only Statue of Liberty. This iconic symbol of freedom and democracy is instantly recognizable around the world, and seeing it up close is an experience that'll stick with you. Now to get there, you'll need to hop on a ferry. And trust me, the ferry ride itself is part of the adventure. You get incredible views of the Manhattan skyline, the harbor, and of course Lady Liberty herself, getting closer and more impressive with every passing minute. As you approach the island, you really start to grasp the sheer scale of this monument. It's massive. Standing at over 300 feet tall, the Statue of Liberty isn't just a pretty face, it's a testament to the American ideals of hope, opportunity, and freedom for all. And hey, if you're feeling adventurous, you can even climb all the way to the crown for panoramic views of the city. Just be warned, it's a long climb, so make sure you wear your comfy shoes. Now, while you're in the area, you absolutely have to visit Ellis Island. Located just a short ferry hop away from Liberty Island, Ellis Island served as the nation's primary immigration station from 1892 to 1954. Walking through the halls of the Ellis Island Immigration Museum is like taking a step back in time. You can almost hear the echoes of the millions of immigrants who pass through these very halls, each with their own hopes, dreams, and stories to tell. You'll see exhibits showcasing the journeys these immigrants endured, the challenges they faced, and the contributions they made to American society. It's a powerful reminder of the melting pot that is America and the importance of welcoming those seeking a better life. And here's a pro tip: book your ferry tickets online and aim for the first ferry of the day. Trust me, you'll beat the crowds and have more time to explore these two incredible landmarks. Plus, the early morning light makes for some fantastic photos. Alright folks, we've done Times Square, we've seen Lady Liberty. Now let's head into the heart of Manhattan to a place that always blows me away, Central Park. This massive park, over 800 acres, is like a breath of fresh air in the concrete jungle. You can get lost for hours wandering the winding paths, past hidden statues and picturesque bridges. And if you're lucky, you might even catch a street performer or two. Trust me, there's always something going on in Central Park. Central Park isn't just about peace and quiet. They've got everything here. Feeling sporty? Join a game of pickup basketball or volleyball? Want some culture? Check out the Shakespeare Garden or the Metropolitan Museum of Art. And if you're traveling with kids, you gotta take them to the Central Park Zoo. It's smaller than the Bronx Zoo, but it's still got a great variety of animals. Plus, no trip to Central Park is complete without a visit to the Carousel. It's been there since the 1870s and it's a true New York City icon. Speaking of icons, don't forget to grab a photo op at Bethesda Terrace. You'll recognize it from countless movies and TV shows. It's just one of those spots that screams New York City. And if you're looking for a bite to eat, you've got plenty of options. There are food vendors scattered throughout the park, or you can pack a picnic and find a shady spot to enjoy it. Central Park really does have something for everyone. It's a place where you can escape the hustle and bustle of the city without ever leaving it. Trust me, you haven't truly experienced New York until you've spent a day exploring the wonders of Central Park. Alright folks, buckle up because we're leaving Manhattan and heading upstate to witness one of the most awe-inspiring natural wonders in the world, Niagara Falls. A massive wall of water, thundering down with a power you can feel in your chest. It's truly a sight to behold. Niagara Falls is actually 3 waterfalls that straddle the border between the US and Canada. You've got the American Falls, the Bridal Veil Falls, and the granddaddy of them all, the Horseshoe Falls, which is on the Canadian side. No matter which side you're on, you're in for a treat. But for the ultimate Niagara Falls experience, you gotta get up close and personal. And I mean really up close. We're talking about hopping on the Maid of the Mist. This iconic boat tour takes you right into the heart of the falls, where you'll be surrounded by mist and spray, feeling the raw power of nature all around you. Just be sure to wear those ponchos they give you, unless you want to get soaked. Now here's a JT pro tip. The best time to visit Niagara Falls is in the morning, especially if you're on the American side. The sun rises in the east, casting a golden glow on the falls that's absolutely magical. You'll get some incredible photos, and the crowds will be smaller too. Niagara Falls is more than just a waterfall. Explore the Cave of the Winds, zip line across the gorge, or hike the Niagara Gorge Trail. Niagara Falls will leave you breathless. Pack your bags and get ready for an unforgettable adventure. Alright folks, from the mighty Niagara Falls we're heading deep into the heart of New York State to the Adirondacks. The Adirondacks are calling 6 million acres of pristine wilderness. Mountains, forests, rivers, lakes, you name it. It's a paradise for outdoor enthusiasts. The Adirondack Park is home to 46 high peaks, each over 4,000 feet tall. Lace up those hiking boots and hit the trails. Conquering a high peak is unforgettable. Trails for all skill levels, from leisurely walks to challenging climbs. And even if you're not into hiking, there's plenty to keep you busy. How about a relaxing day of fishing on a crystal clear lake? Or maybe a canoe trip down a winding river, surrounded by nothing but the sounds of nature? The Adirondacks are a year-round destination. Summer offers hiking, camping, swimming, and kayaking. Winter brings snow-covered mountains and cozy cabins. Skiers and snowboarders will love it here. Fall foliage is stunning. Visit local towns for shops and restaurants. The Adirondacks, where memories are made. Alright folks, we're moving on to number 6, and let me tell you, this one's for the winos and nature lovers out there. That's right, we're talking about the Finger Lakes region of New York. Picture this, rolling hills covered in vineyards, the sun glistening off these pristine lakes. It's like something out of a postcard, except it's real, and they got some darn good wine. Rieslings, Cabernet Francs, you name it. they're doing it right in the Finger Lakes. And the best part, you can spend your day tasting different wines, learning about how they're made, and then kick back by the lake with a glass of your favorite find. Talk about a relaxing getaway. The Finger Lakes region is also home to some incredible natural beauty. We're talking waterfalls cascading down gorges, hiking trails with breathtaking views, and these crystal clear lakes just begging you to take a dip. Experience the true Finger Lakes vibe at the Wine and Cheese Festival. Hundreds of wines and gourmet cheeses await. Can't make it? There's always something happening here. From live music to art shows, you'll be entertained. Or just relax by the lake with a good book and wine. Alright folks, hold on to your hats because we're climbing up to number 7 on our list, the mighty Catskills. Now this ain't your average mountain range. The Catskills have this magical charm, a certain something that draws you in and makes you want to stay a while. Imagine this. You're driving up these winding roads, the city noise fading behind you, and the air getting crisper with every mile. You look out the window and bam, towering trees, sparkling streams, and these charming little towns that look like they haven't aged a day since the good old days. The Catskills are all about escaping the hustle and bustle, finding your peace in nature, and breathing in that fresh mountain air. It's the kind of place where you can truly unwind, disconnect from the outside world, and just reconnect with yourself. And trust me folks, there ain't a better way to do that than by exploring the incredible hiking trails that crisscross this mountain range. From gentle walks along babbling brooks to challenging climbs with breathtaking vistas, the Catskills have got a trail for every skill level. Check out the stunning waterfalls like Caterskill Falls in the Catskills. Each one is more impressive than the last. Don't forget your camera for those Instagram-worthy shots. Think vibrant fall foliage and golden hour sunsets. After exploring, cozy up in a charming cabin, the Catskills have plenty of them. Pro tip, download a hiking trail map. Cell service can be spotty. Alright, adventurers, we're cruising on down the road to number 8 on our New York State adventure, and trust me, this one's a charmer. Get ready to experience the history, the beauty, and the charm of the Hudson Valley. Now, when I say history, I ain't talking about dusty textbooks, folks. I'm talking about walking through the halls of grand estates, visiting Revolutionary War battlefields, and stepping back in time in these perfectly preserved river towns. You can practically hear the echoes of the past whispering through the trees, and the best way to experience it all? Hop aboard a river cruise, folks. There's nothing quite like seeing the Hudson Valley from the water with those majestic mountains rising up on either side and the fall colors reflecting in the water. It's a view that'll stay with you long after you've left. But the Hudson Valley ain't just about looking back, it's also about embracing the present. We're talking about a thriving arts and culture scene with world-class museums, art galleries showcasing local talent, and theaters putting on Broadway caliber shows. You could spend weeks here and still not see it all. Now, if you're looking for a real taste of the Hudson Valley, you gotta visit during the fall. And I ain't just talking about the stunning foliage, although that's definitely a major bonus. I'm talking about apple picking, folks. The Hudson Valley is known for its apple orchards, and come fall, they're bursting with crisp, juicy apples just begging to be picked. You can spend a day wandering through the orchards, filling up your basket with different varieties, and maybe even taking a bite out of a fresh cider donut. Talk about a perfect fall day. And while you're at it, don't forget to check out one of the many pumpkin patches that pop up throughout the region. You can pick out the perfect pumpkin for carving, get lost in a corn maze, or even take a hayride. It's fun for the whole family. Now here's a pro tip from yours truly. If you're planning a trip to the Hudson Valley, especially during the fall, be sure to book your accommodations in advance. This place gets hopping with visitors, and you don't want to miss out on your dream cabin or that charming bed and breakfast. Trust me on this one. Alright folks, strap on your hiking boots or lace up your skates because we're headed to number 9 on our list, Lake Placid. This ain't your average mountain town. This place has history, charm, and enough outdoor activities to satisfy every adventurer, no matter the season. Nestled in the heart of the Adirondack Mountains, Lake Placid is best known for hosting not one, but 2 Winter Olympics. That's right, this town welcomed the world back in 1932, and again in 1980. How cool is that? You can practically feel the Olympic spirit lingering in the air. But don't think for a second that Lake Placid is just a winter destination. Oh no, my friends, this place transforms into a summer paradise. Think crystal clear waters perfect for kayaking and paddleboarding, miles of hiking trails winding through lush forests, and breathtaking views from every angle. And if you're anything like me, you'll be itching to try the legendary Olympic bobsled experience. Buckle up and hold on tight as you zoom down the actual track used in the Olympics. It's a rush you won't forget. Trust me on that. Lake Placid has something for everyone. Stroll down Main Street lined with charming shops and local restaurants. Don't miss the Lake Placid Olympic Museum. Enjoy a variety of hiking trails. Treat yourself to a delicious meal at one of Lake Placid's fantastic restaurants. Alright folks, we've made it to our final destination on our New York adventure. And let me tell you, we've saved the best for last. Coming in at number 10, it's Long Island. This place has it all: pristine beaches, charming towns, delicious seafood, and a laid-back vibe that'll make you want to stay forever. Now when you think of Long Island, you gotta think beaches, right? And for good reason. From the Hamptons' glamorous shores to the surfer's paradise of Montauk, Long Island boasts some of the most beautiful beaches on the East Coast. Picture this: golden sand stretching as far as the eye can see, the Atlantic Ocean crashing against the shore, and the warm sun on your skin. It doesn't get much better than that, am I right? Whether you're looking to soak up the sun, build sandcastles with the family, or catch some waves, Long Island's beaches have something for everyone. But hold on, we're just getting started. Long Island is more than just beaches, folks. This place is bursting with history, culture, and charm. So grab your sunscreen, pack your bags, and let's dive into everything Long Island has to offer. For you history buffs out there, Long Island is home to some pretty incredible historical sites. You can step back in time at the Montauk Point Lighthouse, the oldest lighthouse in New York State, or explore the opulent Vanderbilt estate at the Vanderbilt Museum and Planetarium. It's like taking a trip back in time. And speaking of history, did you know that Long Island played a significant role in the American Revolution? That's right. You can visit historic battlefields and learn about this pivotal period in American history. It's a history lover's dream come true. But let's be real. No trip to Long Island is complete without indulging in the local cuisine. And when it comes to seafood, Long Island does not disappoint. From fresh off the boat lobster rolls to clam chowder that'll warm your soul, your taste buds are in for a real treat. And hey, don't even get me started on the wineries. Long Island's wine country is producing some truly exceptional wines, so make sure to add a few vineyard visits to your itinerary. Trust me, you won't regret it. And there you have it, folks. Our whirlwind tour of the top 10 things to do in New York has come to an end. From the bright lights of Times Square to the peaceful shores of Long Island, New York truly has something for everyone. So, which one of these amazing destinations is calling your name? Let me know in the comments below. And don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up and subscribe to State by State Adventures for more travel tips and epic adventures. We're always exploring new places and sharing our experiences with you, so hit that notification bell so you never miss an upload. Until next time, keep exploring.